Hi guys, it's me UB Programmer, and from today I'm gonna start a series of 100 days of Kaggle. So basically I'll just contribute it to the competitions and make some notebooks so that I can learn, and I will just be sharing it with you guys on the YouTube, right? So here I am on my first notebook, and basically if you can just go to my profile, uh, I have just started it, right? The Kaggle, and I'm planning to do some progress on it, right? So this is my profile, and you can see I'm just a competition contributor, which you can just become by watching this very first video on the day one of 100 days of Kaggle. So this is the first notebook, and what challenge it was, or what the competition it was. It was just, if I can just show you kaggle.com, I will just go here, and in the competitions you can go to that and search for Titanic, and this was the competition. Titanic machine learning from disaster, right? So basically it's very first, or you can say a getting started competition, which is just here for the learning purpose or the newbies on the Kaggle, right? So uh, this is the notebook I have prepared, and I can just the first, let's discuss how you can access this notebook. So what you have to do is just go to kaggle.com, and okay, here I am on kaggle.com, and search here UBAID P1049. This is my username on the Kaggle, Ubaid P1049, and you will just get a profile here of me, Ubaid Ahmad. And in this profile you can just go to the code section and search here in the notebooks Titanic, right? And here you are getting this notebook. So if you can just click it, you will just get this notebook. Okay, so now let's start discussing about this notebook. So when you just enter in this competition and create a new notebook, you will get this stuff already written, and when you execute it, you will get something. uh, if I can just, yeah, so you will get something like, okay, I think I have to again run it in order to show you the output, right? Because it's only giving me the code. Okay, let's wait for that. Yeah, so I have got the code. I can just execute it now. So this all thing is already written whenever you are entering this competition. So it's basically for the path purpose. So it's showing where the files are, and how you can access it in this table, right? So in the competition, if I can just show you, yeah, this Titanic, here you will get the join competition button. Just do that. After that you will get the submit prediction, and then if you can just go to the code data tab, you will get all the data. And basically we are getting this train CSV, we are interested in that first of all. And so Kaggle is showing you, if I can just, you know, zoom it a bit. So this is where it is storing the train.csv, then test, and then the gender submission, which is example submission, how you have to submit it on the Kaggle after you done prediction. So I got that the pass, right? Now I have to load the data, so I will just, okay, just, yeah, I hope you can see that clearly. So I can just load the data with the pandas read CSV function, right? And here you can just give it the path. I have just copied it from here, this already written code, right? And I'll just get the data. If I just show you, this is the data. So now what I am interested in, to predict this survived value, because I have to keep this as the target. So in the competition, basically it is saying that predict whether a passenger will survive or not, right? And basically we have to do this prediction as our target. So this is why I have, if I just show you, I have kept my y, or the target variable, as the survived. So first of all, we will check for the missing values, and if I just show you how many missing values we have in the age 177 missing values, and in the cabin and embarked, uh, two missing values. So how I am dealing with it, I'll just drop the cabin because it's not gonna affect my predictions much, so I'll just drop that. Then replace the missing with the of the age with the mean age, right? And the embarked with the mode, because it is like categorical. And then if I just show you how many missing values we have now, it's 0. So we have tackled the missing values. Then we have to go through with the categorical variables. So in the sex column, I'll just say male is equal to 0 and female is equal to 1. And in the embarked, it will be S0. Then I'll just assign values to the unique values of the embarked, right? Then will just split it into the target and features. I guess I have to again, yeah, okay. So split it into the target and features. So X will be all the columns other than this passenger ID, because it will not affect our prediction, the name, ticket, and survived, because survived is obviously our target variable, and Y will be only comprised of this survived. Okay, so this is X and Y, and then splitting the data into testing and training so that I can train my model. So this is the sklearn function. So I have imported train test split, and 80% for the training and 20% for the test. So basically it's doing that. I can just run it there, and then there, yeah. Now I am using this library UBML. This is my custom library, my custom Python package, which I have created, or I am creating, it's in the progress, right? To automate the machine learning. So this is basically a classification problem. So I'll just automate all the classification algorithm and get the best performance. So I can just install any Python package here in my Kaggle, and I am installing my own custom Python package. And basically you can just go here and search for UBML, and you will get videos about that in this channel, right? So it has installed the UBML, and now I can just import it and automate all the classification for this problem. So basically it's one line of code, and it has given me all the matrix score of major algorithms for the classification. So random forest, decision tree, logistic regression, KNN, SVM, and many more, right? And all the you can say metric score on the training and testing data. And the best model, it is saying by the algorithm of UBML, it is saying that random forest classifier is the best model which you can export and do the predictions, right? So I have just done that. I am creating this model again, random forest, because it is the best one, right? It is giving me accuracy of almost 80% on the training and 98% on the testing. So yeah, I am just doing that, and then I'm just pre-processing all the parts which I have done on the training data, same on the testing data. And you can see all this is same. And then what I'm doing is perform the prediction on the testing data and then export the submission file. Now this submission file, this file here, if I can just show you. Okay, I have downloaded it. Let me just open the download folder. Yeah, if you see the coding part of it, I am just creating a data frame with the pandas. The first column will be passenger ID. Because why I'm creating this, because simply it is asking me for in the you can say sample submission which they have showed in here, right? Passenger ID must have to be the first column, and the survived will which is the predicted column will be the second, right? So this survived will be the prediction which I have done performed on the testing data. And this is all right. And if I just show you, yeah, so this is survived and this is passenger ID. And I have just exported it into a CSV, and then you can just go through the submitting part of it. If you just save version, you will just get the save version of it, and you can just submit it from here, right? So this is our first you can say challenge or the competition. And if I just show you in the leaderboard, okay, yeah, you don't want to save it because I have already done it, right? If I just open it and go to the leaderboard, so I have just recently submitted submission.csv. It is exactly the same file here, right? And my leaderboard position is this one. So I'm getting 75% accuracy on the testing data with like first attempt. It is quite good. I can just perform a lot better if I just use other methods of prediction or use some hyperparameter tuning and a lot more, right? Okay, so that's it for the video. And if you can just go to my channel and search for the Titanic. Okay, again Titanic. Yeah, so I have deployed all this model into a web application. You can just see here with the help of Flask, right? So this deployment code is also available. So here you will input give the input all these parameters, and when you submit, it will tell you the person has survived or not. So let me just show you a demo. Okay, so it is saying not survived, and when you give the right values for the person who survived, it will say it has survived, right? So this is all for the first video or the first day of the Kaggle 100 days of Kaggle. And you can just tag me on the Kaggle or upvote this notebook if you want. And if you want to discuss anything, you can just WhatsApp me WhatsApp me through here or just email me about any issue you are facing. So that's it for now. I hope you like it and I will meet you in the next video. Thanks for watching.